NFL season, we got a good one on tap, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And a look here at their signal caller, the fifth-year quarterback.
And he is, without any question at all, the focal point of this offense. Had an unbelievable game running the football last time out. And we're not just talking about little scampers here and there for 5 or 10 yards. We're talking about big, long, explosive field-flipping runs. And that's something this defense is well aware of.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there on the first play of the game. And even 50 yards.
I've heard of quick strike offenses, but this is taking that to the extreme. I mean, the very first snap of the ball game, normally you're thinking, let's get our quarterback comfortable and get him into the flow of the game. But not here. They come out attacking from the outset, and it pays off in a big way.
Exactly 50 yards on that last play as they just go from 125 to the other for 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Able to shake him off. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Swift. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team's going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has the overall health of a team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week. We're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass last time. They'll try and start this drive in the air, eluding the pressure, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And Danielle Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
2nd and 15. Escaping the pressure right. 20. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Well, I don't want to be a jinx partner and put the whammy on him, but I think we could be looking at all-time damn the ground with the way that he's going. Only a few quarterbacks in this league are capable of a 100-yard game, and he's halfway there just in the first quarter. This is a record-setting pace. Hopefully, he can keep it up, and we can have fun watching it.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Flushed out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Eagles lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put
He capped off that last drive himself, had the touchdown run. Now he'll take over here again, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he gets this up just shy of the 15. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
That's multiple times now he's tagged them with a big gain with his legs. Really showing off some nice awareness and the ability to correctly realize when he's got a chance to tuck it and go himself.
So still backed up, but the situation Not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. Looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
He's been making himself a weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got him with a scramble earlier this drive, they still aren't devoting enough attention to him. I would expect that after that carry, they'll do
pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. The linebacker Jordan Hicks flying in there for the sack. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Back to throw here. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Eagles have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive. He threw his 10th touchdown on the year last time they had it, and he'll look to keep it going here with a 1st and 10. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he shifts past him. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now, because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Steps away to his left. And now a fumble. The ball's out. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. We know. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterward.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. That one good for 37 yards.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. They shakes him off. Fighting his way through contact. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
Their entire offense has been centered on him, and he's been carrying the load with ease. 100 yards rushing in a game for a quarterback is rare. In a single half, darn near a masterpiece.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll set up to throw. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Now back to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw here. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they've moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. So here are the Eagles to take over. They defeated the Patriots last week, now looking to make it 2 in a row here as they come up 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, he's got to have that wrong, doesn't he? They decline that.
There's no doubt about it. Sorry to step on you there, partner, but let's go ahead and run this one together, right? Incomplete pass, yet they call pass interference.
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big play there for Philly. 48 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown! Dallas Goedert, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. I tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree? Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the 3rd quarter. But my question, when you're a head coach, what do you look at stat line-wise for your coach? Do you go right to turnovers?
You really do. As much as coaches don't want to talk about that, that's where it starts. When I played in college, our first rule for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the proper hands, and give your team a chance to win?
Well, that's what he's done here in this one so far. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Flush to his right. Going deep here for Watkins. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Danielle Hunter able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Rolling to his right. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. but there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Brian Asamoah working his way in to pick up the sack. 3rd and 12.
They'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. And out now come the Eagles. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Past the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
And you know what we just witnessed, partner? A new NFL record for single-game rushing by a quarterback, breaking Colin Kaepernick's record of 181 yards set in the playoffs back in 2013. How about that field vision, athleticism that we've seen throughout this game? It's been nothing short of elite.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And he'll get nothing out of that one. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Back to throw. Flush to his right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Brian Asamoah, his 2nd sack of the night.
The Eagles on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. Eluding the pressure right. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Dallas Goedert, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Eagles are on their way to a 2-0 start.
Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. That one looks like he'll throw here. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Forced out to his left. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
That's to Goedert. What a grab.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Are you one of those guys who's skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Got your notes laminated, because, you know, open air booth, that rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The things that you